The first time I tried to ride on a real trail, my bike died on the hill to get into the park and I thought it was broken. Turns out it was just a dirty carburetor. But I didn't know that at the time and I just felt like a complete failure. I'm Emily and I started riding during COVID because I saw my friends riding OHRV trails and I thought that looked cool. I traded an RV AC unit for a vintage 1972 Honda SL125 and I taught myself from the ground up. Despite having friends who rode, I didn't really have a motorcycle family because they had newer bikes and didn't know vintage stuff. No one to show me the rope, just a bike that fought me a whole lot and a whole lot of YouTube videos and old documentation. But I figured it out and now I want to help you do the same. Today I'm sharing how I actually built my confidence as a rider. It's the real stuff, not the Instagram version. The stalls, the drops, the moments I wanted to quit, and why I did not. Let me be real about where I started. I grew up with reduced lung capacity. I had surgery in high school to fix it, but I spent my entire life thinking I just was not meant for physical activity. Exercise, not my thing. I was deconditioned before I even threw a leg over a motorcycle. The vintage bike I got, while the guy had worked on it, it still had a lot of work to do. I stalled it constantly. The kickstart fought me. Shifting was a mystery at first because I only drove automatic cars. First trail attempt was an hour drive there and the bike died on the hill before I could get into the park and I'm the problem, but I really wasn't. My boyfriend, now husband, tried it and the same thing. The carb was dirty. We tubed his ATV to salvage the day. I dropped that bike twice on my actual first real trail ride then. I cracked the side plate. Later I found out there was a missing cotter pin on my front wheel, which meant I could have lost my wheel while I was riding. That was my starting point. Zero grace, zero confidence, just stubbornness. Here's what changed everything. I started fixing my own problems. When the carb kept giving me problems and I didn't know how to fix it, I didn't know how to clean it either. So I bought a cheap Chinese carb and I replaced it just so I could get the bike running and riding. Then I finally learned about carburetors, timing, point, and the whole bike itself. I'm not new to wrenching on things. I've been wrenching on cars since I could drive. I owned an RV rental and repair business during COVID, so I learned to work on RVs and bigger rigs at that time. I've done engine swaps, suspension, brake, no tires, you name it. But motorcycles were a new territory for me. Same kind of mechanics, same systems, but on a different scale. I had to learn it all again. When you can diagnose your own bike trail side, you ride differently. You're not scared of being stranded, and you know you can handle anything thrown at you. I didn't do this alone, even though it felt like I was at first. I took the Motorcycle Safety Foundations course, and I got my endorsement so I could ride on the street. That gave me the skills and the basics I didn't have at the beginning when I first started to learn to ride. Then I found my people. I found the trainers who helped make me who I am today. Meg Braps was my first trainer. She was amazing. Then I finally got to train with Jocelyn Snow at Whale and Wayne this year. And I also did some training with the people at Dirt Days and the women there as well. I joined SheATV and I now volunteer for them as well. I went to the Berkshire Big Adventure Rally and I met a ton of amazing people I now consider friends from that rally. And this year, I started my own Facebook group because I wanted to help other women find other women riders in the New England area. We have over 70 people at this point in the group. And our first official meetup is in February, and I'm super excited to meet everybody who's going to be there. Community changes everything. You learn faster and you push yourself more. Sometimes a little too much, but you end up looking silly, but you all have a great time in the end. You have people who get it. This one is personal. Last December, right before Christmas, I had decided I had enough and I had to start working out. Why? Because I wanted to pick my own damn bike up. I was tired of having to get help. I was tired of the struggle. And I just wanted to be able to do it myself. I was actually very consistent with my exercise. We went away for part of the winter and I kept it up then. I did get a little lax over the summer, but I was out riding motorcycles, I was staying active, so I consider that still a win in my book. Almost a year later, I've lost weight, I've gained muscle, I fit into smaller pants for the first time in a while, and I weigh less than I did when COVID first started happening. I'm still deconditioned, but I'm less deconditioned, and that's what matters. I'm not gonna pretend it's all wins either. I went and tried to do the P Wilds BDRX for the first time back in like 2023. It was a disaster. I packed my bike wrong. I was constantly dropping the bike, and one of the drops, I sprained my ankle on. We ended up having to go home. I couldn't finish the rest of the riding. This year, we're driving to Whale and Wayne. We're in the middle of Pennsylvania, and our trailer decides to have the tongue snap in half in the middle of a construction zone on the highway. Could have been catastrophic, especially because we had 3 pets in the RV, my husband, someone else outside could have gotten injured, but with how the trailer broke, it was a disaster. It was also the Sunday before Labor Day. Impossible to find any help. We finally found a welder. Welder says he couldn't do the work because he didn't want the liability and didn't think it was repairable. We ended up having to rent an 18-foot flatbed trailer from Sunbelt at almost 11 o'clock at night. I drove an hour and a half there in the wrong direction. I brought the trailer back, and the next morning we loaded our broken trailer onto that trailer and made it to Ohio anyways. 3 days of training with Jocelyn Snow. I mean, Jocelyn Snow, come on. You guys love her. She's worth every bit of the disaster I had to deal with. I learned so much from her that day, and those 3 days actually. There are days where I feel like I'm not growing fast enough, like everyone else is progressing faster than I am, like I should be better by now. I have to remind myself, I started with nothing. No mentor, no family legacy, my parents actually hate that I ride motorcycles, and no natural athleticism. Everything I have, I built. If you're just starting out or thinking about starting out, here's something I wish someone had told me. 1, you are going to suck at first. That is fine. Stalling is learning, dropping is learning, looking stupid is learning. 2, find your people. Join a group, take a class, find someone who rides motorcycles and ask them questions. You don't have to figure it out all on your own. The internet is so widely available now, you can find so many people who ride motorcycles that you can work with and ride with and learn from. 3, learn to fix basic stuff. You don't need to crack open engines like I do to work on your bike, but knowing how to check your chain, your fluids, your tire pressure, that all builds confidence and can move into more complex stuff down the road you can learn. 4, move your body. Riding is very physical. The stronger you are, the more you can do, and the more control you have. Your legs especially, get those nice and strong because your legs are what drive the bike. You don't need to be an athlete, just start. 5, celebrate the small wins. Your first ride without stalling, your first trail without dropping your bike, your first time picking up your bike on your own. Side note, if you're riding with others, get the help because you waste so much energy picking your bike up yourself. It's just easier if you all pick the bikes up and then you all can ride and enjoy your time out more. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. One ride at a time, one repair at a time, one hard day you push through and are successful. I'm still building mine, and I'll probably always still be building it, but I'm further than I was, and next year I'll be further than I am now. If you're on this journey or thinking about starting to, I am here. This channel is for you. Subscribe if you want to come along, drop a comment, and tell me where you're at in your riding journey. You can do more than you think you can. See you out there.